What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Freddie Roach. They were interviewing Freddie Roach, and Freddie Roach, they were asking him about the series of heavyweights and who he thinks is the best heavyweight. And he clearly stated he thinks Anthony Joshua is the best heavyweight that we have to offer today. He thinks that he would beat Jarrell Big Baby Miller if he comes to the States, so that would more than likely be the fight that's going to happen anyway. Due to the high demands of Dillian White. We know all that. He says that, Anthony Joshua's done a lot in half the fights that a lot of fighters, it took them a whole career to do, especially with his accolades and his accomplishments, having 22 fights. Okay. They also asked him about Tyson Fury. And he stated that Tyson Fury is a very good boxer. And he thinks that he should work with Ben Davison more. I think they should collaborate more instead of him being a cut man. But we all knew that was BS anyway. Okay. We all knew that was BS because he's like, all right, Freddie Roach is going to be your cut man. You know what I mean? That's just like saying, oh, we're going to add Ronnie Shields to our roster, but Ronnie Shields is only going to be a cut man. What is this? What do you think, people are stupid or what? So it's crazy. That people would think that oh yeah, let's he's only going to do cuts, and we knew he was going to be another trainer and and add him to the roster to help Tyson Fury defeat Deontay Wilder, and it was a great success. Okay, so we knew that. So now let's just get all the cards on the table. Freddie Roach is a part of that team. That's why he had a lot to say, and that's why a lot of people listened to what he had to say. Okay. And what he had to say in this interview, was pretty much what he said before. He said that Tyson Fury underestimates his punching ability. He needs to stand on his punches, and set out on his punches more. And it makes total sense. Like he said in the interview, that he was able to buckle Deontay Wilder a couple times in there. Deontay Wilder is just a tough son of a bitch, okay? Regardless of what you hear, what he does outside the ring or whatever, what's important is how he takes those punches inside the ring, okay? And he's taken some hard punches from fighters. Even though Tyson Fury is not regarded as a hard puncher, he focuses most of his energy and time and speed on boxing ability. And that's the thing about Tyson Fury. A lot of people thought that Ali, he's not known to be a power puncher, right? But he put George Foreman down. Okay, he did a lot of if he sits down on these punches, a lot of these guys, especially that have speed, they have power because guys, remember, speed is power. Okay, so regardless of what people tell you, you don't have to have brute strength to have speed. Because speed is power. It's a combination thing. All right. And he thinks that he should sit down on his punches. He also thinks that Tyson Fury should have more knockouts because of that. So I would like to see an equal collaboration between the coaches, to see how they can transform Tyson Fury into a lean, mean, because he's already lean. He's already mean. But we want to turn him to a better ass kicking machine. You know what I mean? Because I think, and I do agree with Freddie Roach, because I noticed in the 12th round in that fight, Tyson Fury was dropped, regardless of the long count or whatever. We've been through that, but he got up. Okay. But when he got up, even in the 9th round, he got up and he flurried, he rallied. And each time he did stun. 9th round, he stunned Wilder. 12th round, he buckled Wilder. Okay, so that should tell you. And it was because the power that Tyson Fury didn't supposed to have in the 12th round, especially after being hurt like he was. He didn't supposed to have that, and I think that surprised Wilder. And I think it did more than surprise Wilder. It buckled Wilder because the punch that he landed he didn't supposed to react to that punch like that. So if he would have wanted to change the tide and made that actually a closer fight, if he would have dropped Wilder, this wouldn't even been a conversation at all. So I think that's what Freddie Roach is trying to do, to make him more of an offensive fighter than a defensive fighter. You know what I mean? I think that's the best thing to do, especially him coming over here like once again in Deontay's backyard. And it's really, this is actually his second home because the Barclays Center is where Deontay Wilder has made his name. So people know Deontay Wilder, especially in that part of Brooklyn where the Barclays Center resides. Okay, so I think that they do need to come up with a strategy. Of course, there's nothing wrong with the other strategy. I just think it was just too, looking back at it now, I think it was too subtle. I think it should too passive. I think it should be more aggressive. A little passive, a little aggressive. I think that's what it should be. And I think that Tyson Fury should know that he can hurt Deontay Wilder and come up with a game plan like Ali to knock out Deontay Wilder. That would be the only way that he would probably get a just decision if he feels that he will be cheated again in this fight. If he feels the scorecards were bad, that's exactly what they should have set out to do. But anyway, this was a short segment, a short interview from Freddie Roach, but he did state that Anthony Joshua was the best fighter in the world. Me counterpunching that, I would have to say that he's one of the best. But there's no way of knowing if he's better than Tyson because I don't really even look at Deontay Wilder being a boxer at all. Deontay Wilder's a puncher. So as far as fighter, I don't think so because he proved that he's not the best fighter in the world. Maybe one of the best punchers, sure, but the best fighter. And then Freddie Roach was referring to overall fighter. And I mean skill. I mean, attributes, ring IQ, boxing ability. And I don't think that Deontay Wilder fits into that category. I don't. I think he's just a good puncher. He's good at waiting his chance to land that one big right hand. And honestly, I'm looking for somebody to knock him out. Because if you get to the point where you feel that's all you need, that's arrogance all the way together. That's why I don't even really consider him in that. Now, the ironic thing is, if he ever punches you, this will be a totally different conversation. But we were talking about skill and will. I don't know if he's better than Tyson Fury because I know Tyson Fury's faster. But as far as technical, Tyson Fury he knows ring IQ. He knows distance. He follows distance really well. So it's really between those two. So I can't just say Anthony Joshua and agree with Freddie Roach, because we don't know how Anthony Joshua would go up against the style of someone like Fury or Wilder, but of course, Wilder really isn't the ideal name that you think about when you talk about being the best heavyweight fighter. Best puncher, sure, that's a totally different conversation. But best fighter, it's either Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury. So yeah, I would think that if he ever fought Tyson Fury, then I would agree with Freddie Roach. And then the funny thing about Freddie Roach, he's not even training Anthony Joshua, guys. So there's no bias in that. You know what I'm saying? You can't even look for it because he's not even training Anthony Joshua. He was just stating his opinion. He's training Tyson Fury. Okay, so that's what the man said. You guys tell me what you think about what he said. I will leave the link below. Let you guys check it out. It's a couple minutes. Check it out. Give me your feedback. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.